Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, in the world of weather, we're seeing hopefully this return back to sunshine. I know we had some clouds lingering around yesterday. So as we head on into the latter half of this week and even continuing through today, are we expecting to see that sunshine?
I would say that today is going to be very similar to yesterday. We did see a fair amount of sunshine in the area yesterday, and we also saw a few stray showers. Today is going to be very similar. We are going to see some sunshine today, some clouds, maybe a stray shower or two, but in general, it's really not going to be too terrible of a day. Today and tomorrow are both going to be repeat scenarios of what we did see yesterday, but then as we go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will see certain dry weather and even more sunshine. So before we talk about all that, though, let's talk about the present in the Tri-Cities this morning. I do understand there are some clouds in the sky. It's 46 degrees right now. As we do get into the afternoon hours, we will once again see partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Here's a look at your weather headlines today. Stray showers are going to remain possible through Thursday. They're just going to be that, though, stray showers, not a terribly wet scenario and not widespread showers either. Sunshine and dry weather will be in store for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but by the time we get to Monday, that is when we are going to see our next best chance of rain showers. We'll talk about all three of these weather headlines in more depth coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Pasco. A fire that started in a chicken coop and threatened a home also injured a firefighter. It happened Sunday afternoon on South 4th Avenue. While the fire started in a chicken coop, it was close enough to a house that firefighters treated it like it was a house fire. They were able to knock it down in time to prevent any damage inside the home. Although there is some exterior damage, the firefighter who was hurt has minor injuries. Several chickens were also lost in the fire, and investigators are working to figure out how it started. Two more suspects who are accused of being involved in a March 21st drive-by shooting that killed a 14-year-old in Moses Lake are now in jail. On Friday, U.S. Marshals arrested one suspect in Beaverton, Oregon, and then on Sunday, they arrested another suspect in Redding, California. A 14-year-old suspect was arrested at Kennewick Medical Center in Richland on March 24th, where he went to be treated for a gunshot wound to the leg that police believe was self-inflicted. All three are suspected of being Norteño gang members. And the Department of Justice is deploying 60 members of the FBI to address unresolved violent crimes relating to missing and murdered Indigenous persons. The action is being called Operation Not Forgotten. The FBI will be assisted by the Bureau of Indian Affairs Missing and Murdered Unit. The Seattle and Portland field offices are among those getting the extra help. The 60 agents will be rotating in 90-day temporary duty assignments over a 6-month period. We'll bring you any new information about any investigations in our area as the effort gets going. And switching gears this morning, April 1st marks the beginning of National Donate Life Month. And leaders from Kennewick Regional Medical Center and Life Center Northwest came together to raise a flag, bringing awareness to organ donation. According to statistics from Donate Life America, on average every day, 17 people die while waiting for an organ to be donated, while only 3% of people who've signed up to donate actually can when they die. That's why health leaders are urging you to consider signing up for organ donation.
Knowing that you can leave a legacy for your family, that your life can live on through those gifts of organ tissue and cornea donation can bring some comfort to your family as well.
Now, many people sign up when they get their driver's license, but if you haven't, you may want to look into it and potentially save someone's life. The Terrace Heights Grange Hall is now a Red Cross emergency evacuation center. The shelter will be opening during wildfire season, typically from March until October, and even longer if needed for other emergency situations. The folks from the Grange Hall told us the closest emergency shelter is in the Upper Valley, and the Grange Hall is much closer.
The Red Cross brings everything that's needed when they open it, and so yeah, we've got room for lots of people here, and it's a central spot here in the East Valley community and easy to get to, lots of parking, so a great place to hold that shelter.
Now, an open house will be held tomorrow at the Terrace Heights Grange Hall from 5 to 7 p.m. The event will feature food, games, raffles, and entertainment, along with information from the Red Cross and community partners. The Yakima River is running higher than usual, but leaders with the Bureau of Reclamation say there's no immediate flood threat. The Bureau is actively managing water flows to minimize flood risks. Factors like snowpack melt, rainfall forecasts, and dam management are all in play. And city leaders told us that recent warm weather has caused snow to melt, rising the river levels. While flooding isn't expected, you should be cautious of fast-moving water, log jams, and riverbank erosion. If you're in a low-lying area, stay updated with emergency alerts and make plans for escape routes if there's flooding. Meanwhile, many communities across the U.S. are bracing for wildfire risks following the driest winter on record. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, from December through the end of February, winter precipitation was nearly an inch below average. Snowpack, which is slow melting packed snow, nearly did not exist, leaving vegetation in some areas dry. A firefighting and forestry expert said warm temperatures combined with a lack of moisture can increase the advancement and intensity of fire. And with that, let's jump right over to meteorologist Jefferson Donovan. Jefferson, I know we've had some snowpack lingering or sticking around in some of the mountains, so maybe not so much in terms of intensity dangers right now. I know when I talked to the DNR, they said it's still a little too early to tell what our fire season is looking like. My hope is these April showers really kind of help us out and push off that fire season. It would be good, especially if maybe we could get a cold system that could maybe build up some late snowpack, because that's really something that we always look for when we talk about wildfire season, is maybe an additional late snowpack, but that doesn't appear to necessarily be in the cards. Let's take a look at what we can expect around our forecast area today. We will see high temperatures ranging anywhere from the low 50s to low 60s today. We're going to be looking at a fair amount of sunshine, maybe a stray shower or two, but the shower chances are going to be pretty minimal. I will tell you when everyone will get back to the sunshine and when we could see a warm up, that's straight ahead.